passion project. You know, in San Francisco, we've all seen statistics that 13% of the population is under 18 years old. Only 18% of families, of households here have a child in it. Why is that? It's not attractive to young families. We have seen so many of our friends that went to Wame Preschool, it's over on Judah and 19th, leave the city when they're either going to have a second child born or they're looking for a home for a larger family and they can't get it. We have seen people that we knew when we were younger and single move out of the city when they get married. Why is it that we can't have families and another generation here in San Francisco? You know, the middle class, people with families across America, that's what makes our communities. And we want to make it so that our kids can continue to live here. So, and I encourage home ownership. I mean, we need affordable housing, but we need to have programs where people can actually get vested. Like, there's some moderate income housing programs that you have to be working, you have to, you know, qualify to get it, but you can get in easier and you pay back like a shared appreciation loan to the city. There's different things that we can do to improve that. There's also people that I know in this community that have space underneath their house. They're called in-laws, and there's about 80,000 of them in San Francisco. People are scared to rent them out because they're going to be subject to rent control. They don't know what the tenants can do, or they know what the tenants can do. And so they don't feel like it's your own house. You can't ask someone to leave with enough time, so they're not going to put it on. I want to change some of that so that it's just a little more balanced and a little more fair if it's in your own house. That would help solve a couple of problems. Why else aren't families here? There's quality of life issues. We worry about the schools, but we can't change the school. That's its own kingdom. But before school programs, after school programs, you know, these are things that help keep families here. If there's multi-generational families, we need to have services for seniors. I know our family grandparents used to teach Tai Chi at the senior centers. We need to have more programs like that. And fiscal responsibility that I touched on earlier. How are we spending our money? What are we doing with it effectively to help the true residents that really live here? If I had a passion project, if I could say one thing that I left after office would be, there's more families, not only that are staying here, but young families that find San Francisco an attractive place to actually want to start a family here and move here. And that would be a big sea change. That would be transformational, and there'd be more children than dogs. I would like to see that as a passion project. Thank you.